So, the first thing that we want to cover is the one that everybody knows and loves, and that is the gluteus maximus. This isn't just the biggest muscle, it's also the largest muscle in your entire body, like your whole
Did you
body.
know that?
Did you know?
I was asking the viewers actually if they knew that.
Oh.
And also another thing is that his main job is all about power, right? That hip extension motion that all of us know and love and try our best to absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the exact one. So think of that powerful hip thrusting motion when you stand up from a squat, a jump, or lift something heavy off the floor. You know that movement. This is your power and your volume muscle. It's what gives your glutes that bubble look from behind. The exercise you're probably already doing a million of, like squats, deadlifts, lunges. Those are the perfect exercises that you would be doing if you are wanting to train this specific part of your booty.
Yeah, but you always say that there's a king of all glute exercises, right?
Without a doubt. And you know it, you love it, you heard it here first. It's the hip thrust. It's the reason hip thrusts are so ridiculously effective is that when they train the gluteus maximus, where it can squeeze on the hardest, right to the very top of the movement, you just don't get the same level of peak contraction with an exercise like squats, where the tension is mostly at the bottom of the movement, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, totally. Okay, so let's talk about form because this is the one thing that a lot of people get wrong. They know what to do, but they don't know how to do it. And the magic is in how you do it.
Yeah, definitely. And when you set up, your shoulder blade should be locked onto the bench and your feet should be firmly planted down so that when you are at the top, your shins are perfectly vertical. Don't make the classic mistake of putting your feet too far out in the front or too close to your booty, because that just shifts the work to your hamstrings or your quads, which is not what we're trying to do. You want to be like in a perfect tabletop position. If you want to
Yeah.
add variation from there, you can take your feet further apart and then maybe turn your toes out if you want to target a different section of the booty. But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
And now you're probably wondering, like, what is the most important cue then? Because there are so many. So, what's the main one?
Drive your hips to the top. And here's the key. Pause at the top for a solid 1 to 2 seconds. This movement is where time under tension matters the most. You want to squeeze your glutes like you're trying to crack a walnut between your butt cheeks. And then control the weight all the way back down. Like if you want to build sheer size on the glute max, aim for a tough weight in that being 6 to 12 rep range. I would actually say 10 to 12 reps. Keep it quite high.